So this is Toledo Hacks. It's a high school hackathon. It's a 24-hour computer programming competition where teams have 24 hours to come up with an idea and basically bring that idea to life. And it's focusing a lot on ingenuity and entrepreneurship. It's kind of like an entry-level computer programming competition for those who've never programmed in their life before and those who have advanced knowledge. And so we're catering to both crowds, and Toledo School for the Arts doesn't have any technology programs. So we're kind of reaching to everyone in the area to say, hey, do you like technology? And if they don't, come anyway, because that's what I love personally. Our grand prize is a $100 Amazon gift card. Each person gets one, a Raspberry Pi, which is a little mini computer, and a micro SD card. We're also giving out these little cool things called automatones, which are like they're musical instruments, but they look like a musical note, and it's really cool. You cannot code before the event, which means anything made before the event will not be allowed. You can't do anything illegal, because that's obvious, and basically have fun, but other than that, there's no restrictions. Well, we kind of said solve a problem that's common. So in the past, I've made a Chrome extension, which basically helps kids browse the internet safely so they don't have to worry about the bad things and their parents can monitor their activity. And it was kind of a basic concept, but more developed things like that I've seen come out of this. So it's pretty cool. I'm expecting a lot from this. They can create anything, like anything that's in software, maybe even a bit of hardware. Like I've seen robots made. I've seen an app that you can take a picture of something and it helps people with dyslexia. I'm excited to see. I'm going to go once it gets, I think in like 2 hours, I'm going to go ask people what they're doing, and I expect to see a little bit of progress. Right now they're in the planning stage, but I'm really excited because I see some people that have really good computers, and that means they've done this before.
We're making a personal finance program for kids, and it's basically a pig, and then once you get on the web page, you click enter, which leads you to a slide that has the balance, and forever which amount of money you want to put in, you would click on the coin that represents a quarter, a dime, etc., and it would input into the piggy bank, and that's how you would keep record of your money. But right now I'm just doing the designs for the layout of the web page, and everyone else is working on the code.
Well, we're making like an educational game based off of Pusheen, which a lot of kids like, so we're aiming this towards kids. And basically it's like a math game where you can answer questions, and when you answer questions you get like points or like money, and then you can help take care of your Pusheen and not let it die. Yeah. She's making the art.
Yeah, okay. Like the concept art and all that, so. Okay, it's really basic right now, but those are just two little sprites at the moment. And I hope to add in like a lot more items and all that stuff into the program game. Yeah.
We have different workshops. We have a lot of different mentors who are professionals in this field, and so we'll have a bunch of different workshop classes where if you don't know how to code, the person will walk you through, okay, this is what you do. For example, with JavaScript, they'll say, this is what a function is, this is what a variable is, this is what you can do with it, and it will give you some ideas as to what you want to make and what you can do. So it's really kind of an entry-level college course for high schoolers.
I'm with Coder Dojo Toledo, and we do coding classes every weekend. So Jack, the organizer for this, he comes to class every weekend, and that's where he like picked up a lot of his programming, his passion for code, and he's bringing it to kids right here. So and then yeah, he asked me to come speak, and I was happy to do it. HTML, CSS is fairly easy for anyone to learn, and I really think it is the quintessential interface language, and it's a skill that you can really bring anywhere.
So it's really cool because the future of our generation will depend on this, because if no one learns to program, we won't have flying cars ever. And a lot of people say, why don't we have flying cars yet? And it's because computer programming isn't taught just generally in school. So that's kind of what we're trying to do. We're trying to garner interest of computer programming and computer science in the area.